Otunba Major retired Sir Tosin Oyinlade Adedeji was born in Ode, Ondo State on 2nd July 1942 to the royal family and dynasty of His Royal Highness Obajilalu Gbadambosa, the 25th Oshemawe of Ondo Kingdom, and Oba Tewogboye Adenrile, the 37th Oshemawe of Ondo Kingdom, by late Pa Gabriel Akimolayan and Mama Comfort Woyiye Adedeji, Nee Akinlosotu, both of blessed memory. Attended St. Andrew's Primary School, Ondo, 1948 to 1955, and the prestigious Ondo Boys High School between 1956 to 1960.
He was very focused, quiet, diligent, and you see that he has a good future. He was not one of those boys that we play about. We love him singing. There were two of them. We have Dele Akisankwe and him. They were both there. And I think Dele will sing bars and he will sing something. And we love to see them singing when we're worshiping.
My first close contact with him was in 1957 when my father-in-law died. I think he was about 15 then. And shortly after that, I went overseas for postgraduate education, and we became really close when I came back in 1964.
Worked briefly in the Ministry of Defense Ordnance Depot, and later proceeded to the United Kingdom, where he qualified as a graduate from the London Institute of Purchasing and Supplies and Materials Management. Returning to Nigeria, Oyinlade Adedeji worked with Dunlop Nigeria Industry PLC, Ikeja, 1968 to 1969 as purchasing officer. He later enlisted into the Nigerian Army in 1969 and was commissioned as an officer with the rank of a lieutenant. In the military, Major Oyinlade Adedeji retired, held many sensitive appointments, received several military trainings at home and abroad because of his selfless honesty and dedication to the service of our great country, Nigeria.
He joined the army, and he was in the unit that he could make money and become very rich. So he was so truthful, faithful, and honest. Well, and he was loved even by his contemporaries and his seniors. That was why within a short time he rose to the rank of major. And even then you will not even know that he's in the military. He wasn't the type that will show, that will flex the way they will do as a military man. He was still his humble self, quiet self, composed.
He is a toast of friends and strong pillar in the family. He is committed to being a friend indeed to the immediate family, extended family, and friends, home and abroad.
I lost my father in 1965 January precisely, and since then Otunba, like I learned from my late mom. My mom passed away in 2007. Otunba Adedeji has been so supportive to my mom and to us, children of his late brother. I can remember vividly when I was in secondary school in the 70s, the early 70s. Normally takes us to school with his Land Rover. Back in those days, we were so proud. When we were going back to school, they would say, that's much I can remember about him. He's been a father. When my late father passed on in 65, he told my mother, Babaku, and he's been there. He's been seeing us play through thick and thin.
You know, looking at Nigeria today, what we are, we have very, there's a title of a film called A Few Good Men. In Nigeria today, we have very few good men left. And I'm pleased to say that he's one of the few good men. I will say that anywhere.
Mid-late 60s, when I was still in secondary school. I remember him as a very strict young man. He has taught me the virtue of discipline, and that you don't look for short-term gains, and no matter how inconvenient it is, and no matter how much sacrifice you have to make, it is worthwhile looking at the bigger picture and waiting for the gains you would have in the future as against what you would get right away.
He's a complete gentleman and a man of God. He's a very good Christian, and he takes everybody's problem as his own personal problem as far as the family is concerned.
He's a man of strong will. When he makes up his mind on an issue, he goes for it.
He is courageous, a person. He believes in what he believes in and works for it. He's steadfast and trustworthy, and to all intents and purposes will reach out to do many things for his friends.
I look at him as the new Abraham. You know, the Bible says Abraham was the friend of God. And so each time I see him or he comes to see me, I say, that's the Abraham. Because he's extremely caring. He's very, very caring.
He retired from the army a major on October 1, 1979, as Director of Clothing and Stores in the Army Headquarters. He has since been self-employed, having been married to late Mrs. Fibishola Atunba Adedeji, his soulmate, friend, and a beautiful jewel of inestimable value. Blessed with children and grandchildren, now widowed 17 years ago.
My father is a very wonderful, loving, caring, down-to-earth, straightforward person who has been a pillar of support, who has been a father, who has been a leader, who has been everything you'd want in a father.
Daddy, at this point in time, on this day of your 70th birthday, we would like to appreciate you very much for all you've done for us. Even after 18 years that we lost our mom, you stood with us. You had the opportunity to remarry, but you didn't because you wanted to stay with us. And that is why on this day, we really want to celebrate you. Where we want to tell you that you truly deserve all the accolades. We're not mincing words. We are truly grateful. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being there for us.
Characteristics that I've learned from Daddy that I have imbibed, and I also want my children to imbibe, is his selflessness. You know, it's his selfless nature. Daddy has an air for everybody. I don't know how he does it too. It's difficult, but he will listen to you. He gives his all. You know, it's wonderful the way he does it.
Baba Major calls me his mama. Since I'm the last one, I asked him, Daddy, why do you call me mama? He says, because I look like his mother. So right from when I was young, I'm always known as mama to him. He's the only one that calls me mama as his nickname for me. When we were young, we used to do morning and evening devotions in the house. We used to sing in Yoruba hymn. He used to make us read the Psalms in Yoruba, which was not really funny to us then because we didn't really know how to speak Yoruba. In the evening, he would make us read the Bible and everything before going to have the evening devotion. At least Papa Major taught me very well to read in the Bible.
From my time in FGC Odogbolu, my very first visiting day. Now I'm going to ask everyone in the audience or everyone at this occasion to put one hand on your eye and see how long you could drive. From how long can you drive with placing one hand on your eye and see how hard a task it is. You know, my first visiting there, I was barely 10, 11 years old, and Daddy drove from Lagos to Ogun State with one eye. He had an operation on one eye 2-3 days before the visiting day, and people said, you don't need to go, that, you know, Kenny will be alright, everybody will go. But you know, Daddy made the effort to drive from Lagos to Ogun State with one eye. The other eye was being bandaged. Anytime I remember that story, sometimes it really brings me to tears.
Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. May the good Lord bless you, Grandpa. May the good Lord bless you, Grandpa. May the good Lord bless you, dear Grandpa. May the good Lord bless you. I like my grandpa because he's nice, loving, kind, and handsome. He buys us sweets, he gives us food, he buys us lots of things too. I like my grandpa because he cares for me, he protects me. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I wish you long life and prosperity.
Happy 70th birthday, Grandpa. I wish you many happy returns of the day. Your birthday on July 2nd. I love my grandfather because he cared for me. And whenever I travel, he buys clothes, chocolate, and sweets.
I love you because you buy things for us and you share. You let us eat your food and you let us play. Happy birthday, Grandpa. I wish you a 70 years birthday. You're nice, Grandpa. You live long, Grandpa. You're the best Grandpa in the world. Happy birthday, 70 years, Grandpa. Happy birthday, Grandpa, and I wish you many happy returns of the day. Because I say that today, because today is your birthday, and you are kind, loving, and successful. Today is your birthday, and I want to wish you a very happy birthday of the day. Thank you.
Otunba Oyinlade Adedeji, Major, retired, is a deeply religious and humble personality, a committed servant of God, an avowed public-spirited volunteer, and a community and family service-oriented leader with cultural and moral values. Otunba Oyinlade Adedeji is a pioneer and foundation member of St. Luke's Military Church, Yaba, and has served severally in various capacities in the development and growth of the church in the barracks. He served as National President Young Men Christian Association 1986 to 2003 and served on the board of YMCA of Lagos for 12 years, severally as chairman of the Christian Emphasis Committee. Otunba Oyinlade Adedeji is an amiable and distinguished personality who is nationally and internationally respected in the community and family.
As you celebrate today, we want you to know how much we cherish you, Grandpa. Your wisdom, kindness, patience, tolerance are hard to beat. You are a good listener, you are slow to judge, and always saying the best in others. Our prayer is that the Lord Almighty continue to shower you with abundant blessings. May you continue to enjoy good health, and may He preserve your life for much longer to continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Daddy, we love you and we appreciate you.
I wish him long life and good health to enjoy the labor that he had labored on his family.
Otunba, I'm very happy that you're 70, and I'm very happy at the graceful way you achieved it. Last time I saw you, I told you you are never ill, because you have a very good heart towards people. And I want to pray God to keep it like that for you. And God willing, we'll celebrate your 80th birthday and you in sound health and sound mind.
My brother Tom, I congratulate you on your 70th birthday. This is a very important milestone. You have joined the septuagenarians, and my prayer is that God will continue to be with you and you will soon join the octogenarians and the septuagenarians and the nonagenarians by the grace of God.
I want to use this opportunity to tell you that, Daddy, I love you. Daddy, I appreciate you. Daddy, you have been a wonderful man to me and my siblings. God will bless you. God will keep you in good health. God will give you many more years to reap from the seeds that you have sown, the seeds of love, the seeds of giving, the seeds of fellowship. Daddy, we just want to let you know that thank you for everything. God bless you.
Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday.